right, so we're gonna get started here on this laundry room reno, and I've already gotten started on it. I forgot to film an intro to this, so what I'm gonna do is insert a before picture, and then we're gonna roll right into the tear down and the rebuild. All right, one of those screws was pretty severely stripped out, so that was a real pain to get off, but you know, you just gotta be careful. Don't want to ruin your bit when you're taking stuff out. We got it out. Gonna try to be prepping this for some painting today. We gotta just get these things out. We're gonna do a new light fixture in here as well. All right, and I'm seeing one of these older beige outlets. It's probably on its last way out, so while we got everything out of here before the washer and dryer come, I'm just gonna swap that out as well. All right, so now I have those ridiculous curtain rods out of here. I am noticing that every single door in this house does not have like a wall stopper. So the doors just hit. We'll definitely add a wall stopper there. And like I said, we're going to do away with this particular light fixture. And yeah, all right, let's get this place cleaned up, get some painter's putty in here, and then we'll paint this room. All right, so I went to Lowe's and picked up the exact same light I used for other renovations. I'm going to be painting that black, and I took this thing off. It's going to get painted black. That's going to become gray. Those are going to become gray. It's going to mirror what I'm doing in the upstairs master bathroom closet. I forgot I gotta put painter's putty in the holes for all the screws I took out of here. You don't need to see that. It's just, you put this in the holes. Alright, if you've watched any of my other stuff, you know I do a lot of spray paint stuff for... sorry, I breathed in a lot of fumes and I'm dying. Hydro dipping. I've done a lot of like wall decal stuff on houses with spray paint. I do a lot of stuff people say you can't really use spray paint for, and I do it, and I'm always just fine. So that's gonna get cleaned up here in a little bit when I do the actual wall painting, but for the most part I have like one area right there that I don't love, but yeah, there's a little bit of like stuff right here where that is paint that I couldn't scrub up. But like right here, interestingly enough, and right here are not actually paint because I scrubbed the shit out of them and it didn't change the color of the paper towel 1 ounce. Whereas like scrubbing up back here did change the color of the paper towel. Now I'm fine with that, like that, because that's where the washer and dryer are going to go, so you're not really even going to see that right there. I think everything else will look good and clean up just fine. You know, nothing's perfect, but I think for spray paint, minus the fumes and the fact that I'm dying, I think it looks good. Let's move on to painting the walls. All right, real quick, YouTube, we're interrupting again because I decided to paint that register black, and then I took the fan off, like the cover, and it is so damn dirty in there. I'll probably just buy a new one or clean it and paint it. Haven't decided yet. Hey, these light fixtures, right? They're kind of a pain. What you want to do is apply a little upward pressure on the silver ring and then just grabbing the lens you twist. Otherwise you run the risk of twisting the wires and causing damage to the wiring underneath. All right, let's get that light fixture down. All right, and we're back the next day. I've already done the new light fixture up there. You know, from any of my other videos, what I like about it is you get a night light mode, right? So you can do it like that. Andromeda. The winding's not necessary. But anyway, we got the washer and dryer delivered today. And really focused on the part of the walls that would be covered and hard to get to once the washer and dryer were here. Definitely need another coat. When you get up close, you can see like the white that's still there. So just gotta do a little bit of like half the room and just like another quick coat, and then we should be good to go. Real quick, about to do this, and I forgot to put the cover for that outlet down there on, so I got to pull this out and get that going. Was putting that on worth the damage I did to my floor pulling the dryer out? Probably not, but hey, looks nice, right? All right, so we are all done now. This is a nice textured on the sides here. One that I found at Lowe's. Like I said, we got to do a little touch-up paint still, and eventually I'll probably put some like black shelves in here, just for obviously getting to your stuff. I still need to figure out exactly what I'm gonna do with that right there, but all in all, you know, let me know. I'll put that before and after in there, but all right, let's move on to the next renovation in this house. No, we're not done yet with the laundry room, because while I was working on the closet and I was going to add some pegboard to the closet for my guns, I was looking at, I think it's called slat walls or slant walls. I think it's slat walls. And I started thinking to myself, well, I was looking at one, that this wall that you can mount shelves and accessories and baskets and stuff to, I could put something like that right here in white that would blend in here, and it would fit the white, gray, and black theme that we got going on. And I think that's going to end up cool. Let me show you. I just think this is a cute face. All right, so all it comes with is these two walls and these screws. Let's get it going. All right, I don't know where I left off in the closet, in the laundry room, but I gotta take you guys through some stuff. So I got this slat wall stuff for mounting some shelves, right? Take a look. Boom, you go like that, and a shelf goes up there. And as you can see, there's some marks here. I already mounted this and filmed an entire TikTok and YouTube video about it. And I put it in upside down, and then I've knocked a hole in the drywall, and then I got mad and I smashed a bunch of stuff. So I am redoing it, and I don't really feel like videotaping it because I'm angry. But this is slat wall. Make sure you put it in the right way. And if you get the kind that I have that have the picture frames, one of the things that I struggled with last time I filmed was I mounted it without putting the frame up. And then I had to like pry and get the frame underneath, and that took forever. And when I finally did it, I did it and realized that I did it wrong. So now we're just going to get it up there. It also comes with these long piece to kind of complete the picture frame, right? Would go up here. Now, interesting, I do think that would look good, but it would be something you'd have to remove if you ever wanted to expand the wall. And not that I think I want to expand the wall, but hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I did sneeze. It was disgusting, but I did a cut there. I am having a really hard time with the top pieces and the bottom piece. And I kind of think they're more trouble than they're worth, because I'm like, this makes it more expandable in the future anyway. Like if I wanted to add another one down, up or below. So I just don't think I'm going to do that part of the picture frame. Okay, so previously when I did this, I did like all screws, all screws, all screws. And it gives you enough screws to do that. I just don't think it's necessary. Now, interesting to note, right here, I think I ran into a metal protector plate that stops you from drilling into electrical stuff. But my alignment last time was terrible with the screws. It's still not great, but it's much better. All right, so let me back this up a little bit. So one of the cool things about this is that these actually slide, which I like. So you can very easily just move these to whatever kind of like configuration that you want on the board. All right, last little part of this stupid adventure. I bought an over-the-toilet cabinet thing because I'm thinking it should go like right here. I'll be able to put like a laundry basket and maybe like a trash can and then have some extra cabinet space. It's white to match what we got going on. All right, I didn't think you needed to see me. So, maybe in the future I'll do a little art or something on the wall here. I feel like this space could be utilized for something, but it doesn't really need storage. I'm not even sure really what I'm going to do with the shelves anymore because now I got this thing. And look at that. We got our stuff there, right? That's cool. That's cool. Here's our, we'll probably put these sheets right here. Grab them, throw them in. And I might they make little baskets for these. I might do like a basket thing and put the Tide Pods in there so that this can be open. Boom, I'm grabbing, I'm throwing, and I'm restocking the shelves. What do you think, Andromeda? It is 11:30. Time really got away from me. I'm going to bed. I hope you enjoyed this video.